Do you ever get the impression that the Earth just might be trying to tell us something? We've obviously had two big celestial events this week with the eclipse and the meteor shower. It still hasn't rained in like forever, and in some parts of the UK this weekend, there's going to be particularly high or low, depending on how you look at it, tides. And it made me think about those kind of very early farmers who were trying to work with nature, domesticate some crops and indeed some animals, and how they might have interpreted these kind of very strange events and how they might have incorporated that into their learnings. Anyway, deep and meaningful the day. So I'm here in front of some of the brown stuff which is about to be incorporated into this field to help improve soil organic matter and hopefully the resilience of those soils for next year's crop. It's looking quite dry and crispy, so yeah, I won't talk about rain. Okay, this week now, as it's quiet, we've taken the opportunity to do some updates to our systems, to our database, our CRM. Hopefully you shouldn't see any difference other than it's probably a little bit smoother and easier to book on an event, to join, to renew your membership. And we've been kind of sifting through thousands and thousands of data records of people on our database, tidying it up, making sure that you all get the mailers that you're supposed to. So as I say, hopefully you should see no difference, but it will make everybody's life easier and more efficient, we hope. But while we've been doing that, obviously we've been carrying on talking to our members, and I just want to talk about three because the things that they asked for of us were all different and kind of exemplifies what we do really. So one wanted to raise their profile. They've got some very cool technology and they want the world to know about it. So how can they leverage working with us to promote what it is they do and what their technology can do for farmers? So profile is the first one. Now the second one was less worried about profile and really wanted to make sure that they were in the room meeting the right people. As I said, there's lots of events they can go to, but they had heard that we can make sure that they meet the right people, those kind of curated introductions, making sure that the right people are there for them to talk to for their various needs. So those brokered introductions is another thing. And the third one, who's a farmer, fruit farmer, had some very specific technology needs. So stand by your beds, battery operated secateurs, AI-enabled pest and disease identification, and a solution for improving soil structure. So anybody got any of those, call to arms. I know somebody who would really love to hear from you. And we also had a great catch up with Fiona from Bitwise Agronomy. Now, if you are a berry grower and you're not using Bitwise technology, you might want to just check them out. This season they have looked after 12,000 kilometres of strawberry production. So it's, first and foremost, it's a crop forecasting tool, but increasingly it's helping growers identify where there might have been yield losses throughout the growing season. The sort of brains of it all is called Barbara, integrates, an artificial system, integrates I think 14 different AI agents alongside human agronomists to really give growers those unprecedented insights into how their crop is progressing through the growing season. So Bitwise Agronomy, if you grow berries, it would be really great to talk to them. And then finally, we had quite an interesting one. We had a call from BBC Panorama. Now they are doing a programme which will be broadcast by the end of the year about how national infrastructure is responding to these extreme weather conditions, and they want to feature food security and farming. Hurrah! So we put them in touch with some of our members, and we understand conversations are underway. They want to film next week, so do you think we'll get a credit? Anyway, that was quite fun. So that will do for now. I hope you stay cool. It's going to be a hot one again this weekend, maybe some thunderstorms, who knows, but I hope you have a great weekend and see you next week.
Thanks for joining us for this week's Agri-Tech update. Subscribe, share and stay connected. And don't forget to sign up for our newsletter to get the latest innovations straight into your inbox. See you next week.